friends, welcome to part 2 in the What's in My Travel insert section. This is going to be the What's in My Makeup bags. I have 2 bags that I bring. If you guys missed part 1, which was my toiletries, I'll link it down below for you. I have 2 bags that I carry my makeup in. These are all brushes. This is just some Clinique bag my mom gave to me, I don't remember when, I think at Christmas, like in my stocking. And then this is a bag that if you guys saw what I got for my birthday, my friend gave for me, and I thought this would just be a great bag to put makeup in. I don't travel light in any sense of the word, and I like to have options. So you guys might find that this is a bit much for a 5-day trip, but I wanted to explore different things and all that jazz. So we'll go ahead and crack into it because there's a lot of stuff in here. I'm just gonna go with whatever I pull out. So the first 3 things that I have are just along the lines of concealers. This is my Physicians Formula. This is a concealer twins. This part down here is supposed to be able to cover dark under eye circles, and this part is meant to just sort of brighten them afterwards. I have found that this creases really badly underneath my eyes, but the part down here that's just meant to brighten does a phenomenal job covering up my acne. You guys can see right now, or maybe you can't, but I have a little patch of acne right here. It's like maybe a cluster of 3 or 4 pimples. And even my boyfriend noted during the trip, because he sees me without makeup and with makeup, he was like, wow, it's a number on your face this morning, didn't you? And I was like, I just did some of this and that was it. And he was really impressed that it covered up that cluster of pretty red pimples that I had. So I've been using it for that. My 2 faithfuls is my Stay Don't Stray Benefit, which I use as a base to cover up my under eye, and then I use this to brighten it. This is my CoverGirl Classic Ivory. I've had this forever I've had this. So I use these. And then for my overall face, I use this Pure Dream BB Cream, the 8-in-1, which is the salicylic acid, which I really, really like. I don't believe this has SPF in it, which for me is a drawback, but I wasn't worried about bringing it with me on vacation because the Pureless moisturizer had SPF 30 in it and my face didn't get burnt at all. And the reality is in Washington, D.C., you spend a majority of your time inside, which I didn't realize before I went there. I mean, we were spending 5 or 6 hours per museum, and we saw like 2 museums a day. So we were spending a lot of time indoors. So it really didn't matter that I didn't have SPF in this, but this stuff is great. Then moving down to primer, I have this Urban Decay, the eyeshadow primer potion. Almost out of this stuff. You guys can see I've used pretty much all of it, and I just wanted to use it up during my trip. I've got my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is a 100-point perk that I got, and I'm really liking this mascara. I just wanted to bring some travel ones that I could go through. A couple of liners. I have my Rimmel Scandal Eyes, and this is I brought both versions, but this is the one that has just like the pointed felt tip on it, which creates a really thin line. I'm wearing it today, and you guys can see that it's really, really thin, and I love it. And then on my waterline to brighten my eyes, I brought my NYX Wonder Pencil in Light, which I thought was nice, and it held up all day, which was really good. Brought a couple of eyeshadow palettes. I have rediscovered my love of the Too Faced Natural Eye, so I brought this one with me, and then I really was looking for like a pinky shadow, so I brought my Kardashian Touch Tones. I love these colors on here. They're really, really pretty, so both of these were able to give me the looks that I was looking for. Brought my Julep Peach Bellini Glow Pore Minimizing Blush. I love this blush. I constantly am going back to it. It's just becoming really like a holy grail item for me. But I also brought a Cream Tarte Blushing Bride Cheek Stain because I wasn't sure with the weather if I want cream products or powder products, and I was able to use both with no problems. For lip products, I brought 3. I've got my e.l.f. Glossy Gloss in the shade Pink Candy. Like this stuff a lot. I brought my Juice Beauty Gloss, which tastes amazing, but I don't know what color this is. It's just like an orangey color. And then I brought this Wet n Wild Balm Stain. This is really nice too. It's Pinky Promise. I really like these. They're all pretty natural, neutral, your lips but better kind of products, which I like. I also brought a staple item for me, which is lip balm. I brought my Noya Cherry Lip Balm. This stuff is great. I plan on doing a video of products that I use all the time but never talk about, and chapstick is definitely one of them. I think I have something like 10 at least different varieties of chapstick in my drawer. I love chapstick. My other pen or liner that I brought, this is again the Rimmel Scandaleyes, but it's like the thicker, thin kind of liner, which I like. Sometimes I want something thicker than a felt point can give me. I brought my Tarte Amazonian Clay Park Avenue Princess Bronzer. I had a Sephora primer that I was testing out as a little sample, and I used that up during my trip. And then I just have some sort of single eyeshadows and a few miscellaneous. Like I said, I don't travel light. I brought 2 Maybelline color tattoos. One of them was in Barely Branded, and the other was in Inked in Pink. Barely Branded I've actually hit pan on. I'm very proud of myself. I would say I use these 2 the most for my bases, especially with the palette that I had brought. But I also brought a e.l.f. paint pot or smudge pot, whatever they're called, in Cruising Chic, which I really, really like. And then there were days I didn't want to wear any eyeliner, and so for that I have a certain look that I use, which is with this L'Oreal Infallible, and it is in Amber Rush, which is really nice. The last 2 things I brought was this Urban K Perversion mascara sample. I brought this, but I didn't end up using it. I just went for my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara because I really like the way my lashes look with it, so I just kept doing that. And then the last thing I have is this Benefit Watts Up. Look at this. I have used almost all of this sample in the past, I would say, 9-10 months that I've been really using this. I absolutely love this. I love the size of this. So that's it. That's everything that I bring. It's probably too much. I feel like maybe it was too much, but you know, I like to have options. If you guys have any makeup favorites or things that you feel like you absolutely have to take with you, let me know in the comments below. But we still have brushes to do. So let's go ahead and look at my brushes. I keep this really simple. In fact, so simple that I forgot a few things. I forgot my brush cleaner, which broke my heart because I'm so like adamant about cleaning my brushes every single day with my e.l.f. Daily Brush Cleanser Spray. So that was really hard for me, and I didn't bring an eyelash curler. But the good thing about that was I realized that my eyelashes are pretty curly on their own. At first I was like, I need to go get one, like this is gonna be a big deal, but my boyfriend was like, just try it and see how it looks, and I didn't hate it. So yeah, first thing I got is just my holy grail, which is what I put my BB cream on with. Love my Beauty Blender. It is my fave. Then I have these brushes. I brought with me my Real Techniques blush brush, which I have been loving, especially with my Julep. Then I have my e.l.f. small tapered brush, which I use for a lot of different functions. I use it to blend both of my under eye concealers, and then I also use it for my bronzer, which I like. I just like that this is a multifaceted kind of brush. Then I have my eyeshadow brushes. This is my BH Cosmetics blending brush. Question for you guys though, do you know of any fluffier versions of a brush like this that are relatively inexpensive? If you do, let me know down in the comments below, because I've been looking for something even fluffier than this to blend with and haven't been successful yet. I have my Coastal Scents BRB S07 brush. I have a e.l.f. Professional Blending Eye Brush. I also have an Eco Tools brush, and these are basically both flat shader brushes, and those are what I bring with me. Those are my brushes. If you guys bring any brushes that you can't live without, let me know. I actually was surprised that I only brought this many brushes, but I guess in the reality, that's all I use each day. I have a ton of brushes in like my little Ipsy bag that I just like stick them in. But really the reality is I only use these few, which maybe it's not few, maybe it's a lot. I don't know. That's it for me, guys, and I'll see you in part 3 of this little series, and that it would be my hair care products. Bye.